Hey, what's up YouTube? Liger here. We play on a Bedrock Edition Minecraft server. I didn't start this series until now. We've been playing on it for a while, off and on. I've done a lot of building stuff, but I figured here and there I wouldn't mind making some Minecraft videos. So I decided to introduce you guys to the world that we play on. So do a bit of a tour here for you. So here's our little village. We kind of re-terraformed it. I should say I did, because we did some work together though. So here's a random building that I'd started to build. It was gonna be like kind of like a land marker for the village. People wandered off, but as you can see, we play on a Bedrock Edition server. So I'm not sure if that's why there's like a foggy haze that limits how far you can see. So it kind of made the tower a little obsolete. So I never finished working on that. I built a little farm for all of us to work together on and use. Got some colored sheep there uh, for any colored fabric anybody wanted. I got somewhat of a farm started here. Got some donkeys. I had a skeletal horse, but it kind of despawned. Problem that we've noticed on our Bedrock Edition server. So we're still trying to figure it out, but we have a idea that it's kind of related to chunks rendering in and out and proper saving. We got this little bit right here with the pigs, cows, sheep. There's a little duck back there, which looks like one of them despawned. So again, back to stuff despawning. A little berry farm, vine farm right there if anybody needed vines, carrots, beets, wheat, potatoes, pumpkins, some sugar cane, watermelons. So here's my little farm that I'd started. There was another lantern right here, but a creeper kind of blew it up, and I just never got around to rebuilding it. So got a little bit of stash of everything for anybody that needs it, and just kind of a starting farm for everybody. I used to keep my tools in there, but I don't really mess with them anymore. And I've got a little mushroom farm down here. Ooh, that's a little bit of lag. Yep. Trying to grow out some mushrooms for us if we need them, to use them for anything. And I just remembered, I play on the natural texture pack, so that's why this stuff looks a little bit different compared to default Minecraft. I can't really get on board with the whole Minecraft default skin texture. That's why I don't really play Java that often. I've played it. I watch YouTubers play on it, but I'm not a big fan of it. I like this texture pack a lot better. But anyway, so this is Rachel's tavern she was building, but she kind of got a little bored with Minecraft herself, so it's a work in progress still. It might be finished one day. So then we got Lord's Church here. It's a little more modern than the Renaissance style that we were kind of wanting to go with the village, but hey, still looks good. I like it. I guess I can do a tour inside because he did. He put that little sign there. Confess your sins to Lord. Oh, whoops. So we got a little nice little entrance. I think this is concrete, powdered concrete. That does not sound like carpet. So it's got a little stand up here, pews for everybody. It's kind of cute. I don't know if he plans on upgrading it anymore or not, but still looks nice. And we have a little fountain here in the middle, the center of town. But it's gonna build little houses here for all the different villagers and job types. I might get back to it, just finish it off one day, but haven't really gotten back around to it. I used to live out of this house, believe it or not. I had boxes and chests everywhere, all over the walls, and a little bed. It was kind of entertaining. I guess here's a default house that just kind of never got destroyed because it looked good. And then this is Kristen and Cara made this huge storage. I think they call it a witch tower. The old thrift shop. That's what they call it. But yeah, it's where we kind of keep all the extra storage stuff people have excess of, but don't have any plans on storing. A little community storage area. Doesn't really too expand it out. I think everybody else kind of just went off on their own doing stuff. Oh wow, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. I never been in here, to be honest. Too much. Like, I've been in here when it originally started, but they have definitely expanded it. I think this is extra expansion area. Little view over the village. Go back down. Little crafting area. Then a public enchantment room for everybody to use if they need it. And then here's our captives for the time being. Just kind of wanted to keep them safe so that they wouldn't get killed. So we just kind of locked them in here. But I think one of them disappeared. Interesting. Better somebody put a bed in here to breed them when they needed to. So yeah, that's the village area. Nothing too fancy yet. And Lord built a stairway to heaven. It's a house up there. I don't know what he plans on doing up there, if he's just built something to build it. Let's go. Whew, we made it. There we go. Bit of a storm. I think it's got more of a modern look to it. Borrow the bed while we're here. So, Jeep built a little contraption here. Not entirely sure what he was planning on doing at the top here. It's been a long time since he played on the server, but that's his thing. And then Lord made a quick way down. Let's hope it works. And sugarcane farm. There we go. I was drawing a blank. What we're saying. It's pretty quick and effective. You need a bunch, as long as it's rendered in. Alright, so we've got Lord's house here. If he ever wants to show it off, I'll do a little tour with him, but I'm not going to go around snooping at people's houses. So, then we've got Jeep here. As you can see, the scaffolding. Oh, I don't know if you can really tell, but it says a Jeeper on it. I have to get a backup view of that. Then we have Cara's house. It's supposed to be a moon, so that's the effect she was going for. I like it. It's a modern style. Then Slucker used to have a house here, but he got irritated with all of the despawning of stuff, so he kind of stripped his house, made it into a pit, and moved off into the distance about 2,000, 3,000 blocks away. Here's his brother's house. His brother did the same thing, packed up and left, but he left his house at least. Kristen did the same. She straight up just tore down her house and left. Went and built a new one out in the wilderness. Because originally when we started the server, we were going to have everybody just gets a 30 by 30 space, build up, down, whatever you want. But then we kind of got bored with that idea, and everybody just kind of ventured off to build their own base. And then here's Rachel's Killer Bunny's house. I like hers the best. It fits the vibe of the thing so much more than everybody else's. And then hers is a lot more decorative. She never got around to finishing the inside decoration, but you're pretty limited on what you can do in Minecraft. But I'm really sold on the chimney. I need to get a chimney for mine. Then here's my house. I went for a darker theme build, similar style of the house like her. She gave me a video to follow the instructions on, and I tweaked it here and there. Obviously I changed the colors of the original design to fit more my goth style, which kind of took to everybody's liking, because Lord actually had a house made out of stone, but then he changed it to the netherite rack bricks. And then same with Jedi, he liked mine. So then once Deep Slate was involved, because Deep Slate had just been introduced, I think, right before we started playing. So, but he had a similar just cobblestone house until him and Slicker had mined all the way down to bedrock, and they managed to get him plenty of Deep Slate. Alright, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure my recording software messed up for a second, so get back into the tour. So just to finish it off, we got a big farm for all the crops. Slicker made it when he was farming his villagers for emeralds, but like I said, they despawned, so he doesn't care about it, and I don't care enough to destroy it. This come in handy when I want some food, or watermelons or pumpkins. So it's a pretty hefty farm. So yeah, I am making a nice collection of pumpkins and watermelons myself. They're becoming pretty useful. So then cut out here. So Cara has a nice little swimming pool here, little pond. Not sure what she plans on doing with that, so we'll see where she goes with that. Here's a little swamp house that Slucker made her. To be honest, I've never been in it. Then, yeah, so she's been out here randomly doing stuff, blowing holes in it with TNT. I think they were on a project to find clay. But yeah, so they're blowing a bunch of holes in it. I'm not sure entirely sure what they're planning on doing from here on out, but there's a massive hole there. Go back over here. Bunch of trees that people planted to do wood and build their buildings, their houses. Terraformed all of this out. Get a nice little flat area to work with. Then, because they were building all those, or growing all those trees, I built this tree farm. It's pretty nice. Don't does not work as well as I was planning because I did not build it big enough. Stuff lands on the edges and does not fall in the water and drain down like I wanted, so I will eventually get around to building a new one, better one. But so yeah, for the time being, yeah, transforming all of this around the village. Plenty of open land to do whatever. So, well, that's the end of the tour. That's a little bit of our village that's been going on. Like I said, we don't play as much on this server as we used to. Well, here's a portal to another, which that's an adventure in its own, because been doing some stuff in there. But yeah, we don't play as much, so the videos probably won't come out near as often as any of the other videos I do. But I'm all hungry. But I will post them when I make them. But now that I've got this video done, got a couple projects I wanted to do, but I figured I'd start recording them in case somebody else likes them and wouldn't mind doing it in their world. So, a couple how-to builds maybe down the road. So, well, thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe.